Well, it's Friday morning. Well, Friday about noon. Farm is right there at the tip of my finger. This storm system is really moving in. I think we're going to get a bunch of rain today. This is round one. They've got all kinds of severe weather warnings up for later today and tonight. Got a flash flood warning up already. So we might get walloped good. We'll see here in a bit. See what happens. Alright guys, it is Friday, June the 18th. We had about 1/10 of an inch of rain this morning, maybe 2/10, enough to dampen the surface up. We're not in the sun. I'm hoping these start popping out of the ground Monday. But with the 1850, the trouble I've been having with the hydraulics, here's one that is noteworthy. Now, the day it went discombobulated up in the field, it would not hold the disc up running. It would just simply start bleeding down with it running. With that disc on it, now that's with both having two different cylinders on that disc. It did the same thing to this. Now, and when you shut the tractor off, the hydraulics would bleed off. So if you left an implement up in the air, when you come back to it, it's on the ground. Okay. The irrigator weighs as much as that disc, if not more. It's been sitting in the up position like it is now since Wednesday night. It's been sitting with the irrigator up in the air. So something changed. I don't know what. But talked to Harry today. He agrees. Cab's got to come back off. It's got to go down there and that top get taken off of it to find out what is actually going on inside the hydraulics. On the engine, he agrees it is time to call the guy that rebuilt this injector pump because there's something not right with the pump or with the timing of the pump, because you guys that have 1850s or know about these, my book, Harry's book, shows it being timed at 28 degrees before top dead center. It's the mark you go by, and the pump will line up in the window here to the hash marks. When Harry timed this, pulled the pump off, that's where it was set. We got the pump back that way he put it on, and it would not run for crap. Tried everything you could think of, called Wendell. Wendell says, oh, you got it timed wrong. It's supposed to be 0. Top dead center is where that pump was timed to. So I had to go over and get that fancy little tool, bring it back, retime the pump, and put it in the tractor set at 0 top dead center. It's always had an issue with the way it ran. It's always been off, and we've never been able to figure out what or why. This entire fuel system has been gone through from right there all the way around to the tank. The return line hose, same way, it's been gone through. Injectors were rebuilt with new tips, reset, they're right. I ran the valves, Harry ran the valves. Everything is like it's supposed to be, but we're still wondering about this timing for this injector pump. So that is a remains to be seen thing. It's funny, we got the rain this morning, and it wasn't enough to take the dust off of the window. Didn't hit this side of the tractor. However, we got a bunch of bad weather heading our way right now. Yeah, it hit this side. She needed a bath anyway. She was a dirt ball. But I'm going to talk to the guy that rebuilt the injector pump, because something is obviously not right. And it's time to find out what. And go from there. Because I really thought when I got that fitting changed and it was hooked to this, that was the last piece of the puzzle. Well, it didn't change nothing. Put the electric fuel pump on, didn't change how it ran. So there's something going on with the injector pump. I honestly do not believe it has anything to do with this filter or the filter over there. However, it does not mean I'm not going to check into things. But that's for a later date. Right now I just want to get through this weekend, because they're saying we could get 2 to 4 inches of rain. Don't need that. But at least I'm glad these are in the ground where they've already swelled, I guarantee you, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they're not already starting to sprout. Because that is a soybean right there, and it swelled pretty good. So there's another one. It ain't going to take much for them to sprout and take off. So we'll just see how much rain we get and go from there. This is all planted. What's across the road, I could have started disking yesterday, but after passing that big kidney stone, I decided to take it easy yesterday. And I'm feeling it today, I can tell you that. So I'm going to call it here, guys. And we'll see you next time. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And that might be leaving now. Woohoo! So we'll see you next time, guys. Well, hi, guys. We kind of had a wicked storm roll through here yesterday. Oh, blue heron. And to say we got a bunch of rain, that's no joke. It poured. This was flooded last night. I had the road closed for a while. Some wicked National Weather Service is still gathering data, but it dropped from 2 to 6 inches of rain last night. We are currently between rains. There's a pretty good line of storms in Indiana headed this way now, back into Illinois, so we're going to get a bunch. Rain I could have done without. I really could have done without the wind. We'll see what we got up at the farm when we get there. So hang on, we'll be back here in a minute. Well, till the wind roared through here. Like the big tree came down. Oh, let this be a good sight. Let this be a good sight. I have a feeling they're done for. I honestly think these beans are done. Oh man. Today's Saturday, the 19th. And these were planted Wednesday night, Wednesday evening. Oh boy. I was actually worried about that tree coming down. Oh, Mom and Dad's got some tree limbs down. Man, oh man, oh man. Yep, looks like I got some work to do. Oh boy. Look at all the tree leaves out there. If these beans can't come up, it'll be a miracle. And the rule of thumb is beans lay in water for 24 hours after they're planted are usually done for. Storm rolled in about 9 o'clock, and my power went off about 9:15. And it shredded the tree. Well, these are done for sure right here. Oh boy. Water standing everywhere back here. Brother. You know, I would really like to have a normal year, but I honestly don't know what a normal year would be like anymore. This is discouraging. Discouraging to say the least. Well, ain't nothing to do but wait and see what happens. I seriously have my doubts that they're going to come up. They might. It might surprise me. But I just got a gut feeling they're not. Normally, beans are up and stand in water for a bit. It's not as bad, but if they're just planted and in the ground and they lay in water for a day, they're done. I think I got an idea that's what's happened here. Bet the 1850 did get a bath. Well, man, I got the limbs to pick up. This could even be discouraging. Yeah, I'll be up here getting out of here today and doing it, but looks like I got a bunch of work to do right there. Well, we'll see you here in a bit.